Hey everyone, Joshua Hanlon here at Atlanta Brick Co. And today I'm joined by Chris in the incredible Star Wars section of the Atlanta Brick Co. store. This place is so incredible. There's tons of Lego Star Wars stuff here. But today we're going to be going through 10 of the rarest Star Wars sets that they have here. So some old Star Wars stuff, very unique, just rare things here at the store. So what do you have for us first?
Well, these aren't the most expensive. Everything's kind of, it's Star Wars.
It's
Lego Star Wars. It's relatively expensive, but just kind of the rarest sets. So this poly bag right here came with the Droid Developer Kit if you bought it when it first came out. And it's a pretty lame little poly bag. All you get is a common...
You're not marketing it very well right now.
It's a pretty common R2-D2. You do get some cool, turquoise parts, but what makes it so special is that it's considered one of the 20th anniversary sets. And there are a lot of collectors out there that wanted all of the 20th anniversary sets. And these were not common to get. You had to buy that big Droid Developer Kit. And each Lego store, from what I understand, only got a few of these. So when you bought it, you got this. It was an expensive set. And a lot of people didn't realize that this would even be worth anything, so they probably opened it up. Once you open it, the value just tanks because there's nothing really rare inside it. So if you need a complete collection of those 20th anniversary sets, you gotta have this. So.
There you go. Now, is that and others of this stuff available online if people can't make it in person? Or?
We do have a lot of this on our website for sale. Yeah, actually, we don't have as much Star Wars stuff, honestly, on our website that we could have because it sells so quick that we don't need to put it on our website. But what people quite often do is they'll contact us, email, Facebook. There's just so many ways they can contact us. They can chat with us through our website. And ask us if we have this set, and if we have it, we could put it online for sale for them, or they could pay for it over the phone and we could ship it to them. So just ignore all these awesome Star Wars minifigures that are in this case. This isn't about them. We're talking about sets. All right, so this is the wave of Star Wars Technic buildable figures that came out. It was in I think the first, this would have been like the third wave, 2002. Star Wars came out in 1999 for Lego. They came out with it for the release of Episode 1. So that was 1999. This was 2002. This was super rare. All those parts pretty much only came with this one set. But they're not super expensive. This is $69.99. It's sealed brand new in its original box. They're just not that popular.
I think does it show on the side all the other kind of sets from that theme there? So yeah, if you haven't seen those.
They have Darth Vader, the Stormtrooper, which looks terrible.
And then it had one of those the rubber missile things.
R2-D2, Jango Fett, which was pretty awesome. C-3PO was awesome. Vader was awesome. And then the Super Battle Droid was cool. This is a cool set. They also had, which isn't listed on here, is the Destroyer Droid, the Droideka, which is really cool. There's the R2-D2 from the set. That's sealed new in its original box. That is $89.99. And the box is, besides that old clearance sticker, the box is pretty mint. It's good. And they've got a picture of C-3PO standing next to R2-D2. C-3PO is super rare because these stickers, you have to get the kit new or else it's very hard to find all those stickers. Those are all stickered parts. And we don't have C-3PO right now, but we do have Darth Vader. There's the buildable Darth Vader. It's much bigger than the R2-D2.
That looks awesome, though.
That one there is sealed new. It's $100. That doesn't seem too bad for an old set like that.
Uses the chain around the neck there.
Yeah, it's really neat. It's got a cloth cape and everything. So those all came out in 2002. We've got the Ghost here. We just got this in a big haul we brought back to the store. We bought 4,000 sealed Lego sets, and this is one of them that just kind of got lost in the mix. And when I opened the box up to take this out, my jaw dropped. I was like, oh man, I haven't had one of these in a long time. And of course it's $750. It is sealed. The box is pretty much mint condition. The only flaw is the Target price tag that was up here. I took that off, and it's hard to get those price tags off without ripping the box. It said $64. Man, would I love to buy that for $64.
But yeah, those some of the minifigures in that set are super expensive just on their own.
Yeah, I think Zeb might be $150 by himself. Yeah.
That's amazing. We're moving back in time now.
Yeah, so this is the first 2 or 3 waves of Lego Star Wars that came out. And these are just kind of these all count as as far as top 10 goes, these all count as one. These are really super collectible. People want to get them. They got the yellow heads on them. They all came out between 1999 and 2001, I think.
Not to undermine your sales efforts here, but I've always been struck by how basic these set, like how many studs show on these, and it's like this thing here looks like a kid could have thrown this thing together.
Oh yeah. Do you know where this appeared in the movie?
No.
Luke, it was a toy. Luke was playing with it.
Oh.
He was flying it around in his room.
Okay.
At his moisture farm. Do you remember that? He's just flying. Well, are you a Star Wars fan?
I'm very casual, so I'm not super.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Right. Well, when you've seen it a million times.
Right. When I get to your level.
This one, some of these are used, but most of them are brand new, never opened. This is like a just totally mint condition box for that A-Wing. It's $79.99. This one here is certified pre-owned for $89.99. This one here is $99.99. It is brand new, sealed, never opened before. It's a beautiful set. This is Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator, and you see that tan plate modified right there with the clip on top? Only came in that set.
Really?
And when you buy this set, of course, this little motorcycle doesn't always come with the ship. Mm-hmm. It's always missing that clip. Always missing it. So that's like probably like a $5 to $10 clip on Bricklink. Imperial Shuttle, which is always popular. Everybody loves Imperial Shuttles.
These guys are so awesome.
Yeah. And we've got the B-Wing here. It's really hard to keep the X-Wing in stock. We get the X-Wing, but I think it might be the most popular set from the first wave. And of course, I don't think we mentioned it, but these sets change every single day. Earlier today, I had some sets laid out to show you guys for Star Wars, and we sold 2 of them already. One of them was the big Naboost pod racer set, where you get all 3 different pod racers, which is a pretty cool set. This is the motorized AT-ST with the power functions. And these power functions, that's a medium motor. These are like over $50 now. These are getting really expensive. So the value of this set has probably gone up because we've been sitting on it for about a year. It is $799.99. It might not be by the time you see this video.
Is this the only motorized AT-AT that they've
It is
done?
the only motorized AT-AT they ever made. Yeah, I think it is 2007. So that's the functionality is perfect. The way the motor turns the legs, it walks just like an AT-AT. Really,
were any of
really
these
cool.
minifigures exclusive to this one, do you know? Or
No.
Okay.
They were not.
So it's the motorized function is what really makes that so unique.
And that is a pretty iconic set. That's very popular. So this here is the UCS ATST. This is a pretty old UCS set. It's, in my opinion, it's really not that special. You didn't get any minifigures, and you did get a plaque, but it's just a big old ATST. But it's, it's just not that special to me. It's just an old set, and this is a
rare,
brand new sealed set, so it's $550. In my opinion, they're probably going to come out with another UCS ATST.
Knowing Star Wars, there's always another re-release coming.
Yeah. This here is one of the Holy Grail Lego sets. We just put this out for sale last week. It's $1,500. We don't have the original box for it. It's certified pre-owned. It is the UCS Death Star 2. And this is one of the best Star Wars sets. In many people's opinions, one of the best they ever made.
For display value, for sure, yeah.
For display value, for sure, yeah. It's $1,500. I took this out to show you guys because I don't know what it is, so it must be relatively rare. It's like a shipping box, and it says Lego Club, Enfield, Connecticut. It's sealed, so we may never actually know what's in there. It's not on Bricklink or anything. If you know, I would love for you to comment and tell us what exactly is in here. I'm guessing it's that set. It's a one of the mini sets. We've got it in the case over there. But it doesn't, I don't know. It's hard to tell if that's what's in there or not. And then if you look at Bricklink, it never shows this packaging. So I'm assuming that was a freebie given out at Lego Club meetings, but I'm not 100% sure. And I don't know the value of it, but I would guess it's in the $60 ballpark.
Somebody who will hopefully have gotten that in the Lego Club, and you can comment below with what was in there.
Yeah, back in 2004 or whenever it was. I love this set. This is really cool. You don't see sets like this anymore. This is the light up lightsaber Darth Vader. We used to set up at New York Comic Con and sell Lego. And I was selling this Lego minifigure there in 2013. And I had the Lego, actually 2014. And I had the designer who actually designed this minifigure come up to our booth and was like, "Hey, I designed this Lego minifigure." And he had the Danish accent.
So you know he was real.
Yeah. And we were really busy at the time, and it just didn't dawn on me. But I was like, "Oh, I should have had him autograph it. That would have been really cool."
Yeah.
But he said, "Yeah, they don't make these anymore. They were just too expensive." So when you push down on his head, the lightsaber lights up. And that actually works.
I feel like a lot of third-party companies have kind of fulfilled that kind of market of like custom lightsabers. You make them light up with lights and stuff like that.
Yeah, and we sell them over there, and it's like they're like $1.50. They're so affordable. But this set here has gone up since we put that price tag on it because the figure itself is over $100 now. So for that set to only be $100, it's a great deal. But it might not be $100 by the time you...
I would imagine it's hard for you to, with the massive selection here at the store, you've got to keep up with market prices. I'm sure that's difficult.
Yeah, a lot of this stuff hides, too. It's just in our cases hiding. I found a San Diego Comic-Con Batman set that was hiding in the case today.
Under a pile of tumblers?
Yeah, under a pile of tumblers. And that's probably gone up in price, too. So this is a really cool, these are really unique. So it says, contains unique minifigure.
Hey, I'm excited. I don't know about you.
Contains unique minifigure that came in 200 different sets. But what you got is, this was a minifigure, basically a battle pack. And from what I've heard is, I didn't realize Lego was allowed to sell individual minifigures like this. What they gave you is you get a little card, kind of like a trading card, and a stand. That's like a dark gray stand, and you set the figure on the stand, and you've got a cool card to display behind them.
Very, very reminiscent of like the basketball players and stuff like that.
They had basketball players just like this. Yeah, just like it. And we have all those actually here. And also very reminiscent of those poly bags. I think we probably have some here somewhere. But where are they? But you got the miner, and there was a Han Solo in his Mud Trooper outfit and stuff like that. But these have really appreciated in value over the past few years, especially the Boba Fett one. So these are more common figures. You got the brown Chewbacca and 2 Scout Troopers. That's $100 sealed new. 3 different battle droids, $100 sealed new, and then this is the cream of the crop right here. Boba Fett, Luke Skywalker, and Han Solo for $180. These are really, really, really super cool.
Yeah, they are.
As someone who collects a lot of things myself, these are right up there with towards the top. The last two things we have with our rarest Star Wars sets are a sealed New York or San Diego? New York Comic-Con, I think it was 2017, sealed brickheads of Boba Fett with Han Solo and Carbonite. This was a Comic-Con exclusive, and it is signed by the set designer. So that does increase the price of the set. And then this one here is a $649.99 set. It is Star Wars Celebration, the same year, 2017. And what's kind of neat about that is, look, it's the same box.
Yeah,
the
very
same
similar
packaging. I don't think they ever did that same packaging after that. And they've got this one numbered. It's numbered 602. I don't know how many they made, but I'm sure it's public information. And that is the Detention Block Rescue, which I don't think there was really anything exclusive about that set other than the packaging. But that is really cool packaging.
Right,
Feel how
yeah.
heavy that is.
It feels very premium, like even the look of it and everything. It's like a glossy look to it, so it feels like something that would be an exclusive type of packaging. And Star Wars Celebration, obviously, that's the core fan base there.
Yeah. While we're in the Star Wars section, you want me to show you a few other things?
That'd be awesome, because obviously this was kind of the rarest stuff, but as you look around here, there's so much more that Atlanta Brick Co. has to offer.
It's really hard to single these out. I think I chose a lot of the older stuff, but there is so much new stuff that's hard to get anymore still. This is the First Order TIE Fighter. When that movie came out, Episode 7, these were everywhere, and I never thought they would get that expensive, but they are really expensive now. They're $140 each. Of course, those are sealed new. We got the Resistance X-Wing here. The U-Wing has just skyrocketed in price. It's a unique ship, and it was very popular, so I think that's one of the reasons why it went up in value so much. Just picked this up this past weekend at Brick Fair, Alabama. This is one of our certified pre-owned sets. And we put that label on it, we clean it, we make sure it's all there, we make sure it's collector's quality. What's so cool about this is it has Chief Tarful in it. So if you're gonna open a set anyhow, I recommend getting these certified pre-owned sets because they're a little bit cheaper than a brand new set. And you can be sure that it's like new on the inside. There's some classic sets here. This one here has gotten expensive, of course, because Boba Fett's in it. That's the Carbon Freezing Chamber, and that's $59.99. These sets really don't seem that old. That's 2018, and that's $70 already. Of course, it is a sealed set.
But I mean, Star Wars in particular, it goes up in price so quickly.
And it's so iconic. What I'm disappointed about is General Grievous's speeder here is one of the lamest Lego builds I've seen.
Reminiscent of those like early waves that we were looking at earlier.
There's General Grievous again, fighting someone. Someone.
A random character.
Yeah, just some random guy here. Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm not gonna sit here and go through every set with you because we literally have probably 2,000 Star Wars sets. You can kind of scan the room here. Old sets, new sets, pretty much every theme. There were a couple. Here's the MIDI scale Millennium Falcon. That's $79.99. That is a super popular set. MIDI scale is something you don't see often from Lego. As far as these buildable characters go, we pretty much have them all, but this is probably the coolest one here. That is a really good set. Let's see, over here we got some killer sets in recently. There's the Star Destroyer. And in that same wave, we got the AT-AT and the Millennium Falcon 7965, which is a very popular one. Those are all sealed new sets.
Very nice. Then you also have, obviously, all these glass cabinets are full of the open sets as well, so tons of selection there.
A lot of minifigures, open sets. We got the Cloud City Boba Fett in there. There's a popular one back there, the Mandalorian Speeder with the Droid Legs Darth Maul and the Mandalorian Commandos. We've got UCS sets kind of spread out through here. There's 2 Naboo starfighters with the chrome gold on them. There's an A-Wing. Up there we've got the TIE Striker UCS with the Slave 1 UCS set. The Rebel Blockade Runner is up there. That's the first one that came out. And then we got another one up there. So there's a lot to see. I mean, if you're not looking up, what's that show that just came out? Don't Look Up.
There's another, is that another Technic Star Wars figure? I don't know if we mentioned that.
That's the Pit Droid.
Okay, I don't think that one was on the box.
That wasn't on the box, yeah.
It's cool.
Tragically overlooked Lego set. Around the corner here, we got a lot more set. There's a Vader's bust. Here's the original Millennium Falcon from the first wave. That's really cool to see. I wish we could keep one of these around, but they sell quick. They're just so unique to the Lego. You know, Lego will never...
I mean, unique is one way to describe it.
It's almost like a junior set. It's like a junior set, really. It's like a UCS junior set. There's a Republic frigate down here. Those are pretty popular.
Tons of brickheads.
Up here, we've got a lot going on. There's another UCS Slave 1. That's the buildable speeder bike, which is one of my favorite buildable characters. A third original Blockade Runner. Over here, we've got this is a very popular set. It's kind of hiding back there. It's probably why we still have it. This is the Imperial Assault Carrier with Sabine Wren in her dark red Mandalorian helmet. And Han Solo's Millennium Falcon has gotten very, very popular because it is so unique. And while we're pointing up, here's the First Order Star Destroyer, the Sandcrawler, Captain Rex's ATTE. Any of these Rebel sets are getting super expensive. And I promise this is the last set I'm going to show you. Oh, no, never mind. We got a couple more.
There's too much good stuff.
Yeah, this is kind of a neat Rebel set because they're old. It's a new theme, but old vehicles. You know, the Vader's TIE Advanced, and then an A-Wing. This one is a very popular one, the V-19 Torrent. And then this one right here is one of the most popular Star Wars sets right now because of Coleman Trevor. He is such a cool figure. Plus, you get a yellow Clone Commander and Mace Windu.
I also noticed something cool over here. If I can pull this off the shelf, what is this thing?
It's a countdown clock from Toys R Us, I believe. And it takes batteries, and it was counting down to June 28th, 2016. Do you know what's so special about that day?
No.
Neither do I. but somebody does, and they should tell us. My guess is it was when the Force Awakens sets came out.
Oh.
It would make sense. But if I'm wrong, correct me and let me know. There's one more thing, I promise, and that's it. It is, recently we had Luke Chapman here, and he set the record for building the UCS Millennium Falcon in record time. It was 10 hours and 20 minutes or so. 20 minutes, okay, 10 hours and 20 minutes. He did it at our store, and we got a time lapse of it on our YouTube channel, and it is really cool watching him build it in time lapse. But watching him build it in person, it was like this. It was, I mean, he was fast for 10 hours and 20 minutes straight.
I cannot do that.
No, no. It was insane. So he set the record. It has not officially been approved by Guinness yet. But he has submitted the paperwork. So stay tuned.
Very cool.
We'll find out soon if he does or not. So
that's the advantage of having like a physical space like this. You can do events like that, and people can show up. They can watch it going on.
And people did, and it was a lot of fun. So.
Well, very neat. Well, if you want to see more of the store, we'll make sure to have a link in the description to our tour video that we've recorded here at Atlanta Brick Co. in the past. And then you can also check out the website, Atlanta Brick Co. website as well. So if you want to see what they have available there. But of course, the very best experience is coming into the store and experiencing all of this in person and just checking out all of the incredible products, Star Wars or anything else they have available here. So thank you so much, Chris.
Yep. Thank you. And just one final note. This is our Star Wars section. Imagine how big all the other sections of the store are.
There you go.
We have a lot of Lego right now.